My brother said, family doesn't keep score, when I loaned him $5,000. Now he needs a place to stay. The money was supposed to be for his business opportunity, a food truck that would revolutionize late-night dining in our college town. I'd scraped together my savings from 2 years of weekend shifts at the hospital, money I'd earmarked for finally moving out of my studio apartment into something with an actual bedroom. Just 6 months, Theo promised, sitting in my cramped kitchen. I'll pay you back with interest. I knew better. I'd watched him burn through 3 startups, each failure blamed on bad timing or unfair competition. But he was my brother, and Mom's voice echoed in my head about families sticking together. 6 months became a year, then 2. When I asked about repayment, he'd deflect. I'm barely breaking even. You know how expensive permits are. Meanwhile, his Instagram showed expensive dinners and weekend trips to wine country. The food truck, it turned out, had never materialized. He'd used my money to invest in cryptocurrency that crashed spectacularly. Last Tuesday, Theo showed up at my door with 2 suitcases and a sheepish expression. Catalina kicked me out, he said. I need to crash here for a bit. His girlfriend of 4 years had finally discovered he'd maxed out her credit cards. The lease was in her name, the furniture was hers. He'd been living off her salary while the food truck dream dissolved into day trading and online poker. How long is a bit? I asked, blocking the doorway. Maybe a month? Just until I land on my feet. Something in me snapped. Maybe it was seeing those suitcases, expensive leather ones I recognized from his anniversary with Catalina. Maybe it was remembering how he'd bought them while owing me $5,000. Or maybe it was just exhaustion from years of being the responsible one. Where's my money? I asked quietly. Theo laughed nervously. Come on, you're seriously bringing that up now? I'm in crisis. I was in crisis when I loaned it to you. I ate ramen for months, picked up extra shifts, delayed my life. That's different. You're good with money. I'm struggling. You're struggling because you make terrible decisions. His face hardened. Family helps family. Dad would be ashamed of you. That was his favorite weapon. Invoking Dad, who'd died when we were teenagers. Dad who'd bailed Theo out of trouble countless times. Dad who'd made me promise to look after my little brother. Dad's not here, I said, and I'm done being your backup plan. So you're just going to let me be homeless? I pulled out my phone and showed him a screenshot I'd saved. His post from last month at a Michelin-starred restaurant, celebrating closing a major deal. You're not homeless, you're inconvenienced. There's a difference. I can't believe you're doing this, he hissed. Over money. No, I corrected. Over respect. Over you thinking I'm a doormat. Over family doesn't keep score. I closed the door. He texted for 3 days straight. Then Mom called, saying I was cruel and heartless. Theo had told her I'd refused to help him in his darkest hour. He'd conveniently left out the $5,000, the lies, and the expensive leather suitcases. I sent Mom the screenshots, the loan agreement Theo had signed, the Instagram posts, the timeline of excuses. She called back an hour later. Why didn't you tell me? Would you have believed me? Her silence was answer enough. Last week I got a text from Catalina. She'd found my number in Theo's old phone records. She wanted to thank me. Seeing you stand up to him gave me courage, she wrote. I'm not taking him back. Theo's staying with our uncle now, who's making him work in his auto shop to earn his keep. No poker, no crypto, just honest work. Mom asked if I'd consider family dinner next month. Maybe without Theo, she added. I thought about it, about boundaries, about the difference between helping and enabling. Only if he brings $5,000, I said. She laughed, then realized I was serious. We're having dinner next month. Theo's bringing the first payment. Family doesn't keep score, but it does keep receipts.